State Nittany Lions are in town. They will square off with the 23rd ranked Wisconsin Badgers. It should be a classic. It's a first place showdown. Next. We welcome you inside the venerable Wisconsin Fieldhouse. We're getting ready for Big Ten women's volleyball. Number 15, Penn State, and number 23, Wisconsin. Hi again, everybody, and welcome along with Karch Karai. I'm Chris Marler. You know, there's a simple formula for winning the Big Ten championship these days. Win your home matches, split on the road, and beat Penn State somewhere down the line. Wisconsin could do that tonight. Their setter, Morgan Shields, has to have a big match.
She had a huge match against Penn State last year, and she hopes to have another great one this year. One of the best things she does is sets with precision out to the left side so well, she makes me want to put on a pair of shoes and feast on a few of those pups. But she's got to work her magic and more tonight against a very strong Penn State squad.
Penn State has won 18 matches and lost just 3. The Nittany Lions have one of the great middle hitter, middle blocker combinations in one person. Her name is Kara Smith.
Yes, she leads her team in kills and leads the Big Ten in hitting efficiency, and much of it is thanks to her proficiency at hitting the backslide, coming off her left foot and cranking it back to her left side. She's going to have a big night tonight to calm down this frenzied Wisconsin crowd.
Wisconsin and Penn State, the rivalry continues. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, for Penn State.
Hi, my name is Erin Eisman. I'm a right side hitter from Worcester, Ohio.
Bonjour, je suis Cindy Nadeau, je viens de Saint-Frédéric, Québec. Je suis attaquante à l'aile.
Ashley Peterson, outside hitter, Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Hi, my name is Kara Smith. I'm a middle hitter from Battleground, Indiana.
Kim Holm, middle blocker, St. Charles, Illinois.
Sam Tortorello, setter, Short, Illinois. Kalina Walters, Mount Lebanon, libero. If you want to know what the libero is, watch for me. I'll be in the different color jersey.
The libero will be wearing the different color jersey for head coach Russ Rose, the winningest active coach in Division I volleyball at 84%, two-time National Coach of the Year. He's assisted by Mike Shaw and Julie Miller. And now the starting lineup for the Wisconsin Badgers.
Jill Odenthal, junior outside hitter, Geneva, Illinois.
Lisa Dukowski, senior outside hitter, West Bend, Wisconsin.
I'm Aubrey Murado, an outside hitter from Washburn, Wisconsin.
Amy Blado, freshman middle blocker, Monument, Colorado. Sheila Shaw, middle blocker, from Muskego, Wisconsin.
Morgan Shields, Watertown, Wisconsin, senior setter. Jill Meyer, libero, Oak Creek, Wisconsin.
The head coach for Wisconsin, Pete Waite, in his 5th year. He's had 4 sensational seasons as the head man, the NCAA runner-up to Nebraska back in 2000 with the great Sharissa Livingston, Lizzie Fitzgerald. Pete Waite is assisted by Christy Johnson and Rodney Wiles. The series has been dominated by Penn State. First meeting back in 1986. Last year they split, Wisconsin winning at Penn State in Happy Valley for the first time ever. So this has been quite a rivalry for the past 3 years. Before that, it was all Lions. So the Nittany Lions will be wearing blue, and the white-clad, trimmed in red and black Wisconsin Badgers were set, ready to go, and set to serve it up is Sam Tortorello, the sophomore setter for Penn State. Tortorello socks it left. Good start essential in women's collegiate volleyball. Shields sets the kick. And the put away for Morgan Shields. Morgan Shields is a senior from Watertown, Wisconsin. She is a good one.
She runs that quick really well, even setting it far away like that one, the 3 set.
Penn State in blue, Wisconsin in white. Shields back set. Odenthal. Jill Odenthal, the junior from Geneva, Illinois. She's a lefty number 4. You'll see her hit a lot of balls, especially from the right side.
And one thing both teams have is a strong left-handed hitter. Expect a lot from both teams as far as their opposite hits, but they won't be surprised because they're used to blocking a left-handed hitter in practice.
There's Eisman. She's dug up. Widener got the dig. Zukowski is blocked. Let's quickly take you through the rules. The first 4 games are played to 30 points. Best 3 out of 5. You have to win. Rally score. And the let's serve rule is in effect. And Lisa Zukowski, the senior from West Bend, she's really a key to this Wisconsin team.
Yes, she is, and that's that set I was talking about in the open, setting with such precision out there. Lisa finds the hole in the block. It's too hard for the middle blocker to get out and close to the outside blocker.
3-1, game one. Set to serve is Amy Blado, a freshman from Monument, Colorado, with the serve. Back set, Iceman. And Iceman tips off the block. Erin Iceman, a senior now from Wooster, Ohio. Much improved this year. One of the mainstays of this Lion lineup.
And a very smart play there. She was trapped and just grabbed it, pushed it in the block, and threw it out of bounds.
Kim Holm had the serve. Odenthal blocked. Set left. Nadeau. She's done. Zukowski cross court. Yes. Lisa Zukowski.
She has had quite a career. 2 years ago, she tore her ACL, came back okay last year, and was a little tentative, so she played libero that whole year. Didn't play a lot of outside. And didn't really get over her tentativeness until in the spring. This last spring, she dislocated the last two fingers of her right hand and realized, hey, I don't have to worry about my knee anymore. I got to worry about everything else.
Zukowski is wearing number 6 in white. She is a key player in this match. Good pass on the way. Tortorello sets left, and Iceman is rejected. Zukowski right in the middle. She's the emotional spark plug for this team.
And this is something that the coaches don't expect a lot from her. They expect more from her in terms of having power in her hitting, playing good defense. That's just going to be a bonus if she can come up with more plays like that.
6-2 is our score. Now make it 6-3 with the serving error. Now Penn State will serve it. Iceman to put the ball in play. On to Morgan Shields. Morgan Shields very athletic. She can jump, she can blast, she can run. Does a little bit of everything.
Yes, and today Coach Waite said that one of the great things about her being a fifth-year senior is she's actually calmed down a little and plays better than the more emotional play that she had a couple of years ago.
Perfect pass. Tortorello sets left, and Nadeau is done. Nice dig in the back line by Meyer. Nadeau again, the Canadian, and she hit it out. Point, Wisconsin. Russ Rose, cool, calm, and collected. As we look at Zukowski, split her time this year between left side hitter and libero. If she hits and blocks well, she stays in on the left side. If she can't do that, they'll move her back to the libero position.
And sometimes it's been the opposite. She started at libero twice, and the team struggled early, and they switched her back to outside hitter, and she turned the match around.
Two outstanding setters in this matchup. We've told you a lot about Morgan Shields, but Sam Tortorello, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year, is a sophomore. She runs the Penn State attack. She's also an outstanding blocker. Shields sets quick. And Tortorello can't get it. So a put away for Sheila Shaw, the sophomore. 9-4, Wisconsin leading here in game one. There's a good shot of Sam. Sudden Sam Tortorello. Serving now is Shaw. Great pass. And Peterson got in late. No touch detected. This has been a problem for Penn State all year, Cards. Their left side hitters, if they're on, they can be really good, but they've been erratic.
Coach Rose has said they've been very streaky. At times they can play great, but he needs a little more consistent play out of them.
Tortorello tries to jam it. Nice up. Flying in there was Kalina Walters, the libero, wearing the white jersey. Walters is outstanding. Tortorello back set. And the put away. First kill goes to Kara Smith. Sheila Shaw with the put away. Now Shields sets it left. 10-5 our score. Tortorello back set on the run. Yes. Kim Holm, the freshman, getting the start for Cassie Sawyer. Sawyer has a sore shoulder and a sore elbow. So we're not sure if we're going to see her. Murado is blocked. And it goes out of bounds. So give the kill to Aubrey Murado. Murado, a sophomore from Washburn, Wisconsin. There's a good look at Sawyer at 6'5". She had 12 blocks in her first match, but she's been injured. And they're not sure if she can play tonight. Tipping it down is Peterson.
Smart play by Peterson there. She approached too far inside. The ball was way to her left, and instead of hitting a hard shot and risking hitting it out, she threw it down for an easy kill.
Tortorella with the serve. 11-7 Wisconsin. You would figure that Penn State would have an advantage blocking because they're taller, they're bigger and stronger.
Yes, they are. They're right now, each player at the front, all three players are over 6 feet, and they are one of the best blocking teams in the Big Ten thanks to that height.
Soft block. Walters shovels it up. Tortorella to Iceman. Shields bumps left. Over the top. Nice up. Cindy Nadeau. Peterson rifles one cross court. Ashley Peterson, the junior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Peterson with kill number 2. A kill is a successful spike if you're new to volleyball. You can't kill it. It can't be dug and be a kill. It's got to be a terminal kill.
Yes, it does.
12-9 Wisconsin. Wisconsin's record 14-5. They're 6-2, a half game behind, or a half match, I should say, behind Penn State. Penn State leads the Big Ten at 7-2. Now checking in will be Tabitha Eshelman. After Eshelman, a junior serving specialman. Morato goes out. Eshelman is in from Greencastle, Pennsylvania. No end to Russ Rose's defensive specialist. More on that later. And the spike by Odenthal is good off the block.
In the last 2 plays, we've seen each lefty crank the ball off the block for a kill. And I don't know what it is, Chris. Something about left-handed players, from Kirk Kilgore in years past to Linda Hanley, they seem to have a better arm swing, a more whippy arm swing, and really effective. Hit the ball harder than most right-handers.
You don't see many left-handers. You're not as used to playing against them. Shield sits back. Odenthal with a rocket. And the ball could not be brought up by Eshelman.
Another left-handed rocket there from Odenthal. And you can watch her hit it between the blockers. See, they didn't get together, left a hole, and that's one of the things the middle blocker has to do a better job of. Put a block together that leaves no hole.
Iceman, Shields, and it's popped over. Free ball, 14-10. Tortorella. And the put away in the middle, Kim Holm. Holm, a red shirt a year ago out of the Sports Performance Club program in Chicago. Got a lot of potential. She will serve it. 14-11. Penn State trails by 3. Shields sets left. And that one too low. Gutowski got blocked. The set to Shaw too low. It cost them a point.
Gutowski says her favorite player is the one who covers her on the block, and we saw that in that play.
Back set. Here comes Odenthal. Nice up by Iceman. Nadeau slaps it out of bounds. So erratic outside hitting has cost Penn State a couple times this year. We're just underway. First time out of the game. Wisconsin leads it 15-12. ESPN2's presentation of Big Ten women's volleyball is brought to you by McDonald's.
Yo, I got a high-tech Jones all up on my bones, but I can't stock it because of my flat pocket. And so I went to McDonald's and bought some super-sized fries. Now I got crazy loot that only flies at Best Buy. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it. Monopoly best chance game hooks up my living room. I'm the king of the crib, but I'm blowing a fuse. McDonald's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Ooh, his dandruff's back.
I've tried everything. I'm calling a doctor.
Before you go RX, get new therapeutic strength Denerex with powerful medicine not found in the leading brand.
It's cute. Nice hair.
Before you go RX, get Denerex.
Sorry. Samuel Adams, always a good decision.
You are watching Big Ten volleyball on ESPN2, where the number 15 Nittany Lions are in Madison to take on the number 23 Wisconsin Badgers. Due to time constraints, we're moving ahead in our coverage.
Morgan Shields, a great server, right-handed, but we mentioned she had to serve some left-handed. How difficult is it to serve it left-handed a little early. I was feeding Kurt Karai, and he was trying a couple left-handed. He's got one of the lollipops of the century. I tried. Well, wait a second. Tried a couple left-hand jump serves. That was almost a beauty. Yeah, that was.
Did you know that if you serve a ball and it doesn't even get to the level of the net, that's a case right there for anybody you're playing with. That's the penalty.
Morgan Shields showing that she can really do it when she is on. 63 aces a year ago. Let's see if she goes for the jumper again. No, it's a floater. Tortorello sets left. And the put away. Nicely done.
You don't see Peterson, number 15, hitting that effectively with a really high reach down the line. She usually likes to go the angle more, but I think that last hit was a smart one for her.
A great crowd here at Wisconsin. Wisconsin averaging over 4,000 fans per game, third in the nation as we speak. Set to serve it is Aubrey Morado. Peterson. Yeah, she hits a lot away from her body. That was a big blast and a nice set. Peterson now with 4 kills. He's been set over 800 times already this year, so she gets a lot of action in this offense. Zukowski with the kill. Hawaii historically leads the NCAA in attendance, but right behind Nebraska and Wisconsin. Wisconsin looking for the largest crowd of the year. I'm told we're up against hockey, Wisconsin hockey, so that might keep the crowd down a little bit. Shields into the middle. Set left. Nadeau. Got it. Cindy Nadeau had a big sophomore year. She had 315 kills. We mentioned that she was struggling with a back injury. It really helps them if she's healthy. .24-20. Into the net. Later today, the MLS soccer regular season comes to a close as Brian McBride and the Columbus Crew host Ante Razov, DeMarcus Beasley, and the playoff-bound Chicago Fire 4 Eastern on ESPN2. Don't miss MLS soccer coming up a little bit later after volleyball. Along with Coach Karai, I'm Chris Marlowe in Big Ten volleyball country. Penn State in blue, Wisconsin in white, 25-21. Badgers have played a little bit better. Zukowski, what's been the difference in game 1, Karch?
Well, I thought it would be serving. Wisconsin is the best serving team in the Big Ten, but so far they only lead 1 ace to 0. That is a beautiful hit by Zukowski there. You know, if you hit that angle, you have almost 50% more court to hit at, about 42, 43 feet versus 30 down the line. Very smart shot because you can go over the block and still keep it in.
Most players will try to hit cross court. Zukowski got it up. I was wondering, should the block step in and try to block cross court and force some of these hitters to hit it down the line?
I think they should, but even if they did on that last play by Zukowski, she reached and hit so deep, as opposed to a lot of the sharper angle hits that other players go for, that she's not going to get stopped.
Nadeau goes out, and downtown Chris Brown is in. A precocious freshman from Wooster, Ohio. She can rip it. Pretty good pass by Meyer. I'm not sure I'd be serving Meyer. Off the top, Peterson can't get there. Nice play by Sheila Shaw. You know, she's undersized at 6'1", but she is a fine player.
And she is the grizzled veteran on this team as the only sophomore who plays middle blocker for them. They're looking to her for leadership. The other 2 or 3 players, the freshmen on that.
Wisconsin and Zukowski. As Coach told you, Zukowski, she was worried about her knee until she broke her fingers. Then she figured her knee was okay, and she is skying so far tonight.
Perfect form by the outside blocker there. You don't want to drift through the air. You want to set yourself up in a perfect position. Let the middle blocker join you, and then you can both be stationary. Jump straight up and down.
This year, Penn State has been by far the superior blocking team, but Wisconsin off to a great start. They're getting their blockers in position.
Yes, they are. They seem to have this Penn State team well scouted so far, but that is a big surprise. 4-1 leading on the blocks for Wisconsin. They're normally noted more for their great serving and ball control and turning points off digs.
Sheila Shaw for Wisconsin. Well, she can hit. We know that, Tarch. What else?
Well, she's shown us some hitting, but she's getting in on the blocking action, too. Putting up a solid block and not drifting around, as we talked about before.
And she leads the team in service aces this year. 36 coming in. She's just started to utilize the jump serve, and she's doing very well. The toss is the key. She's got a nice controlled toss, and then she munches it. 28-22. Peterson with the tip, and Peterson scores. So Peterson gets her 7th kill.
Another smart hit by Peterson. Coach Rose was talking about times that she's had this year having a little trouble in trying to do too much, but I think she's been smart, and if she's not in perfect position, just keeping the ball in play and still getting the kills.
Score an ace for Kara Smith, and suddenly it's 28-24. First 4 games played to 30. Perfect pass. Shields sets high left. Off the top, ball dug. Lions looking for a big point here. Peterson off speed. Back row attack. Zukowski, yes. Zook with the nuke. First game point, Wisconsin. Tortorella left side. Peterson going to get it was Brown. Tortorella back to Peterson, and she puts it away. Nice hustle by Penn State. Second.
Peterson hitting that same shot to the deep corner where you have so much court, more court to aim at.
Wisconsin can end it here. Back set, Odenthal. She hit it out. Point, Penn State. 29-26. Penn State trying to catch up. Shorty coming. Third game point. And that's it. Game 1 goes to the Badgers. 30-26. Wisconsin wins game 1. Zukowski the star, 5 kills and some great defense. So Wisconsin leads the match 1-0. We're going to continue with our Big Ten women's volleyball coverage on ESPN2 right after this.
When I am home, I'm home, you know, for weeks at a time, and which is good, and I think something that most people don't get to do. But last year I was away about a month, and that was kind of hard. My daughter calls me a lot. She'll call me 3-4 times in a row sometimes.
Unlimited calling gives you the freedom to stay connected, whatever the reason. The Neighborhood, built by MCI. Call as often as you want for one low monthly price.
John Lynch and his mom are coming to your home.
Hey, how you doing? John Lynch, how you doing? Very nice to meet you. Come in, let's talk.
And they're bringing dinner. New Campbell's Chunky Grilled Chicken and Sausage Gumbo. Hearty chunks of savory meat, veggies, and rice.
What do you say I autograph?
Sure beats another frozen dinner.
Come on, check out the plate. You play a little bit? Mom doesn't like me rough. Come on, you hit me a little bit. Sorry, Mom.
Have chunky soup for dinner.
That was great, man.
Make it Campbell's instead.
You are watching Big Ten Volleyball on ESPN2, where the number 15 Nittany Lions are in Madison to take on the number 23 Wisconsin Badgers. Due to time constraints, we're moving ahead in our coverage.
Back at the Wisconsin Fieldhouse, capacity 10,600. It was built in 1939. As you look at the service story, neither team serving very well.
No, but Wisconsin doesn't worry about the errors so much. So the big stat there is the 6 by Penn State, because they're not that strong a serving team anyway. They got to get the ball in more.
Yeah, if you can't serve very hard, you might as well put it in play. 22-20 Wisconsin. Zukowski has been unstoppable. Murado Smith down the line. That play is virtually unstoppable the way Penn State runs it.
Especially against a smaller blocker who, although a good jumper, like Zukowski, that's a tough play to stop. Somebody out is 4 inches taller than her.
Zukowski, and it's going to be for contact. 22-21. Game to 30. Crowd comes alive. Now Cindy Nadeau will serve. Zukowski. Pretty good dig by Nadeau. Peterson. Shields sets left. Zook.
Man, she's got a radar for the blockers tonight. That ball might have been going out of bounds, but she keeps hitting it off their fingers, aiming so nicely and deeply to the back corner.
Zukowski came into this match hitting just .237. She's doing a lot better than that. We'll get that number for you in a moment. That spike out of bounds. Another point for Wisconsin.
If Peterson hit that ball more toward the corner, that would have been in, but toward the back, the middle of the back line, that's going to go out.
Smith again. Rokera Smith pounding away at a .467 clip. It's much like a batting average. You take the kills minus the errors divided by attempts. So she's like Ty Cobb and George Brett rolled into one if you're a baseball fan. If you can remember those guys. Tony Gwynn, maybe.
And like Coach Rose said, if you can't even hit your weight, then you shouldn't be even on the court. But she's hitting that and two more players. She could be carrying a couple on her back right now.
Yeah, she's hitting yours and my weight put together. Wisconsin, the longer rallies going to the Badgers. It's now 25-23 here in game 2. Serving is Shaw. Tortorella shoots it left. Peterson's tipping a lot. She got one. So Ashley Peterson,
when she gets a good approach and gets the ball in the proper place in front of her shoulder, above her head, she gets a great swing. But she's had a number of times where she hasn't and kept it in play.
Morado with the drive. Woo. A $179 a year ago. She's over 300 this year with spikes like that.
I think Penn State has to move that block in, take away the angle, and challenge her to hit down the line consistently.
Tortorella inside, misdirection. Gotta love that play. That's the play you were talking about 5 minutes ago. Peterson comes around.
Backslide, drawing the blockers out to their left, and then the other player comes back in for what's called an X.
So Penn State gets the ace on Zukowski. We're tied at 26. Peterson has been reasonably consistent. She's got 13 kills already in this one. And a sub, Odenthal comes back in for Carlini. Nobody there. Penn State can take the lead. Lions on the attack. Iceman rejected. Morado up high.
I'm sorry, but I don't like that rule, Chris. We saw Odenthal in that last play passing the ball overhand, barely getting it out of her hands.
What's wrong with that?
That's one of the new rules in volleyball, that you can pass overhand now. Don't have to have any skill to make that play. Take away all the skill that other good players have worked years to gain an advantage on.
Meyer had the dig. However, Nadeau was there for the block. Penn State is caught up very quickly. 27 all in game 2. Now checking in will be Brooke Phillips, a freshman from Manhattan Beach, California. Phillips is serving specialist. Back set, Odenthal. She sails along.
There's Shields going for the tough set again. It didn't quite get out as far as Odenthal would have liked.
28-27. The Nittany Lions have the lead. We're coming back. Can they close out game 2? Stay with us.
Tuesday on Playmakers. Homosexuality is unnatural. If you're gay and you play football, you should keep it to yourself. It leaves more ladies for the rest of us.
Are you a fairy? Our fan base is not going to support that.
You can't hide from who you are.
I'm gonna make you so happy.
You want me to go on injured reserve? But I'm not injured.
I expect you to clear out your locker by morning.
Playmakers, the hit series, continues Tuesday, 9 p.m. on ESPN. Preceded by last week's episode at 8.
I'm ready to explode. No matter what I do, I can't get a good night's sleep.
We're turning into sleep-deprived monsters.
Get free facts by mail about Craftmatic adjustable beds. Craftmatic beds adjust at the touch of a button to all these restful, sleep-inducing positions.
They must cost a fortune.
Craftmatic Model 2 beds cost up to 56% less than all these quality flat beds. Up to 56% less. And to help keep you from exploding, we're going to give you this easy-to-use digital blood pressure and pulse monitor free when you purchase any select Model 2 bed.
A free blood pressure and pulse monitor? Wow!
We should check our blood pressure and pulse regularly.
For good health's sake, call to get free details about Craftmatic and this free certificate for a free blood pressure and pulse monitor by mail. There's absolutely no obligation.
Call toll-free 1-800-924-8822. That's 1-800-924-8822.
Wisconsin won game one. Penn State by a point here in game two. A reminder today on ABC, Tiger Woods goes for his 6th win of the season. In a tight race for Player of the Year. Don't miss the final round of the Finale Classic at the Walt Disney World Resort today at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. ABC. Chris Marlowe and Coach Karai, Big Ten women's volleyball. Penn State has finally taken the lead after losing game one. The Lions in position to wrap up game two. Can they turn one here and go to 29? No! The Big Ten's top hitter hit it out. Kara Smith, now Blado will serve it. 28 all in a game of 30, win by 2. Blado, a freshman from Monument, Colorado. Off the net, that's okay. Iceman, Doug. Can Wisconsin turn it? They set Zukowski. She got the touch.
Off the hands again.
She got it. Timeout, Penn State. So Lisa Zukowski hitting .409 with her 12th kill. She has been outstanding.
And 8 digs and 3 blocking assists on top of that. That's the one nobody expects a lot out of her. Bonus plays there. Again, aiming for the high hands, aiming for the corner. Nothing Penn State can do about it tonight. They even had the digger in the proper place back in the corner there.
Wisconsin has won 8 of its last 10 matches. Last week, the Badgers won 2 on the road at Purdue and at Indiana. Zukowski lighting it up for the Badgers. Ashley Peterson keeping the Lions growling on the other side.
Yes, she has. She has 13 kills so far tonight. And when she doesn't have the ball in the perfect position, she's doing a great job of keeping it in play.
Time back in. Crowd on its feet. First game point for Wisconsin. The freshman, Amy Blado, a former high jumper, a 5'10" high jumper, set to put the ball in play. Track coach, we're told, wants her to come out for the track team. She'll serve it. That pass. That set. Free ball, Wisconsin. For the win. Shields, back set. Odenfalt, yes. That's it. Game 2 is over. Wisconsin wins it 30-28. So the Wisconsin Badgers playing at home win game 1 reasonably easily. Have to struggle for the win in game 2.
And the whole key here is a tough serve, taking Penn State out of its offense, get an easy free ball, run the misdirection play, get a one-on-one opportunity.
So the Wisconsin Badgers lead the match 2-0. We'll be back. More coverage after this.
Better
I'm loving it, Monopoly, back on my fries. I'm loving it. I switch it up before your eyes. I got the goodies, kid, because I supersize. Now you know that I live with flash. I'm loving it. These things are little, but they just like cash. I'm talking cameras, cell phones, MP3s. Ladies, you wanna hang with me? I got some Best Buy bucks, let's go. Play Monopoly, best chance game at McDonald's.
I'm loving it.
What's in a boom boom? Something good comes along. What's in a blue moon? Everything's not going wrong. Well, you get weary, breathing on the same old gong. What's in a blue moon?
Van Morrison, What's Wrong with This Picture? Available now at Target.
In the red zone, the best way to defend against the play is to stop it before it starts. That's why I use new Red Zone deodorant from Old Spice.
Red Zone's new odor defense system helps stop odor before it starts, and the scent lasts longer than the leading brand.
New Red Zone deodorant from Old Spice.
I'm shooting high, got my eye on a star in the sky.
Body sprays from Old Spice. Spray it on in the morning, spice things up.
Nice package.
Body sprays from Old Spice. Spice things up.
I just don't get the whole megapixel thing with digital cameras.
Basically, the more megapixels, the sharper the picture. You know, you should check out the cameras at Gateway. Their new 5 megapixel is under $250. That's film quality prints at a killer price.
That sounds really nice. Everything should be so nice.
I took your wallet. Sorry. This is the way things should be. And that's how they are at Gateway. 50 new products. 3 ways to Gateway.
You are watching Big Ten Volleyball on ESPN2, where the number 15 Nittany Lions are in Madison to take on the number 23 Wisconsin Badgers. Due to time constraints, we're moving ahead in our coverage.
A familiar face to ESPN golf fans. Andy North, the ESPN ABC analyst. He lives in the area, the mayor of the unofficial mayor of Madison, Wisconsin. And a reminder, later today, you can see the Penn Classic. Tiger Woods involved. He's looking for his 6th win. You can see that at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, here on ABC. Lots of players shooting low scores, Karch Karai.
Tiger is going to make his record cut, right? 120-something.
It's something like that.
In a row. Amazing.
Tied Byron Nelson this weekend by making 120 straight cuts, to be exact. 21-19. Penn State needs to win this game to get it to 4. Carlini is in. Maria Carlini is in. And Smith, wow, is she a terrific... I haven't seen anybody that hits the slide any better than she does.
It doesn't matter. They even put up a pretty good solid block on that, but she cut it around the block. She can put it sharp angle, deep angle, or line, all at her choosing.
Sliding was Peterson. Slamming was Salyer. So Salyer, who's having a terrific freshman year, as you look at Smith numbers. And that ball ruled down. Russ Rose is going to complain about this one. He's saying that was not. That ball was a dig. Russ Rose said, in my stats, that's a dig, Karch.
And he'll give it that. Well, the reason he wants to take his own stats is he was talking about it today. If a player on his team has 10 digs, that doesn't tell him a lot. If the player has 10 digs out of 25 attempts, he's not going to be that happy with that. But if it's 10 out of 12 or 10 out of 10, then he knows what he's talking about. So he wants to know the digs and the attempts.
Morado gets the block just a moment ago. Penn State, was this a dig? Yes. Yeah, that was a dig.
But on the 3rd contact, they didn't get over the net anyway. Get it over the net anyway.
Well, I think he blew it dead before that, though, didn't he? Salyer posted over. Look out below. Zukowski missed it. Point Penn State. Penn State's got momentum now. And now Sam Tortorella will serve. So the Lions with 3 hitters up front.
Hey, there's that play again. Oh,
Karch Karai's favorite play, folks. The mismangled ball on first contact. Peterson shovels it over. Wisconsin trailed in game 2 and came all the way back to win it. Peterson. Meyer with the dig. Set left. Peterson. Got it.
And Peterson should win that matchup a lot against Morgan Shields. She's quite a bit taller than her. All she has to do is aim for high hands and get that through.
Penn State has momentum.
Nice cover.
Nice dig. Walters. Iceman. Shields. Tap left side. Ill-advised. Iceman. Yes. Iceman.
You talked about Top Gun being her favorite movie before, and it's the only one where a guy like, what, 5 feet, Tom Cruise, they made him look like he could actually play beach volleyball in that.
That's right. He and Val Kilmer, baby. 26-21, and Ice is getting it done.
What makes Wendy's new home-style chicken strips so delicious? The strips or the sauces?
Big, all-white meat strips. They're the key. They developed the strips because of the sauces. This chicken is so juicy, you can dip it in nothing. Heartland Ranch, Deli Honey Mustard, or Spicy Southwest Chipotle. You call that nothing? They complete the package. Did he just give you the complete the package line? Those strips guys with their blonde hair and fancy suits.
Well, try Wendy's new home-style chicken strips and decide for yourself. It's better here.
I've made a lot of news on the baseball diamond, but if you want to find out about this diamond, you've got to go talk to your doctor.
Ready to try Viagra for the first time? See your doctor and find out if a free sample's right for you.
My doctor says it's right for me. That's why I stay with it. For more information, go to Viagra.com.
Owning the road just got a lot more affordable.
Subaru, driven by what's inside.
No matter how near, no matter how far, the neighborhood, built by MCI, where you can make unlimited calls across the street and across the country for one low monthly price.
You are watching Big Ten Volleyball on ESPN2, where the number 15 Nittany Lions are in Madison to take on the number 23 Wisconsin Badgers. Due to time constraints, we're moving ahead in our coverage.
Back Big Ten Volleyball, Wisconsin leading 2-0. You know, there's only 4 teams that have made it to all 22 NCAA championships. Karchkar, do you know them without looking?
You told me them earlier,
okay,
but
say it
Penn
quick.
State is one of them. Santa Barbara, Pacific, and Stanford.
All right,
without
I had
looking.
my hand over his eyes. He didn't see him.
I didn't know any of those except Penn State, and yeah, for all those programs, that's an incredible accomplishment. What consistency.
And the wild card Santa Barbara, Kathy Gregory's done such a great job. You wouldn't think that her program would make it there every year, but they do.
That's the one that really surprised me. Incredible consistency.
27-21, Penn State all over Wisconsin here in game 3. Chris Marlowe, Karchkar, what's been the difference in this game, Karch?
Penn State has served better and gotten some aces itself on the normally solid passing of the Wisconsin Badgers.
Spikes down the hat. Sheila Shaw kill.
And Penn State's blocked a little more. I think Salyer seems to have helped turn this around. Even though she hasn't gotten a lot of kill attempts, she seems to be changing the hitter's direction a little bit more.
Salyer is number 14 in blue. She's 6'5". She is a mountain of a woman in the middle. And as Karch tells you, that can really make a difference. You see her wearing the elbow pad. 98 total blocks, leading the Big Ten.
It's got to be a little intimidating. Look across at the net and see 6'5", 6'2", 6'1". If you're 5'10", 5'8".
Good fake there. Beautiful dig by Tortorello. The dough was in too fast. Set left. Morocco. You know what her nickname is, Karch? He's got the same nickname as the California governor. He's Determinator. The Determinator.
And watch her take something that blocks. That's actually a very well-placed block there. Give the hitters line. They don't hit it a lot. And she put it down the line.
The Terminator squeezes it over. 28-23. Ball dug out of bounds. And Penn State is going to have its first game point. Penn State beat Wisconsin here last year, 3-0. After Wisconsin had upset Penn State at their place. This could be it right here. Over the top, Odie with the drive.
Nice save. The ball was really tight to the net and way out in front of her. Did the smart thing and put it over a big open space of court there.
Second game point for Penn State. They can put it away with a kill. Kara Smith, back line, Iceman. Watch for Kara Smith. She'll get it this time, number 8. No, Iceman. Stay with your wingman. Stay with your wingman. And Iceman puts it away, and that's the end of game 3. So Aaron Iceman, a big game 3. 14 kills for Ice. And Penn State is back in it. Wisconsin leads it 2-1, but we're going to game 4, so stick around.
The wait is over. Will the reality live up to the hype for LeBron James? Basketball's back, and not a moment too soon. The NBA on ESPN returns with a Wednesday doubleheader as T-Mac and the Magic take on the Knicks. Then, LeBron James makes his NBA debut as the Cavaliers face the powerful Kings. Magic Knicks at 8, Cavaliers Kings at 10:30, Wednesday on ESPN.
Roll out the red carpet. Gateway's new line of digital cameras is here. Choose any of our great new cameras. They start at just under $130. Our T50 and M50 feature 5 megapixels. That means they take beautiful film quality prints. Our M50 even has a new low price. And now Gateway digital cameras come with a deal on high-speed internet hookups that'll make it easy for you to share your pictures via email or over the web. Call, click, or come in today for a great offer on broadband with the purchase of any Gateway digital camera.
Replace your dirty furnace filter with 3M high-performance filters from Menards. This electrostatic filter traps more dust than standard pleated or washable filters. Just $3.49 each. Microallergen filters capture smoke and mold spores, $8.76 each. Make household tasks safer and easier with big savings on step ladders. Choose from a 6-foot aluminum ladder or these 2 skinny mini step stools for $19.99 each. Step up to savings at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
You are watching Big Ten Volleyball on ESPN2, where the number 15 Nittany Lions are in Madison to take on the number 23 Wisconsin Badgers. Due to time constraints, we're moving ahead in our coverage.
Wisconsin leads the match 2-1, but Penn State behind a big block, starting to get some touches, starting to get some stuff.
And it seems as though Salyer coming in has given all of her teammates confidence. They seem to be lining up better, penetrating the net better. That's the most important thing you can do as a blocker.
8 blocks to 4. What would the equivalent, Salyer's 6'5", what would the equivalent be in men's volleyball for a player coming in?
7'1". The women's net is 8 inches lower than the men's net.
Okay, so a 7-footer coming in, and Salyer has really turned things around here. She's hitting .500. Once again, playing with the sore elbow. Did not start, but things started to turn when she came in.
Believe me, that would not be fun as a man trying to hit against a 7'1" guy, hitting essentially against Jack.
And folks are wondering out there, are there 7'1" players playing around the world? There are.
Yes, there are. The Netherlands team that won in Atlanta averaged much taller than any NBA team. 7 foot, 6'11", 6'10", 6'9", 6'8", starting lineup.
No pygmies in the Netherlands, huh?
Except for remember their old setter,
That's
Ari's
right.
son, he could walk under the net without even ducking.
Yeah, and their setter was 5'2". Penn State and Wisconsin. This has been such a great rivalry. You expect it to go 5. We were anticipating it going 5, and now it looks like it is going 5, unless Wisconsin can rebound. Morado Nice up by Walters. Plato was there. Iceman got it. Iceman on the line. No!
Referee overruled her.
Oh! And Russ Rose is up questioning the eyesight. Let's take a look. Did you see it, Coach?
I did not.
We'll get a good look here.
Ooh, I think I call that out. I think he's right.
Rick Welch right on top of it. Referee's prerogative to overrule. As a player, you hate it. As a coach, it's frustrating, but it is his prerogative. 17-13. Shields sets left. Morado off speed.
You've been there before, though. You get some, especially playing in foreign countries, some horrible lines people, and you have to trust the referee to make the right call, even if it means overruling.
Penn State with 8 blocks, but now there's some shanking going on. The little people are starting to shank again for Penn State. Same rotation.
Don't fault all of them, though.
No, not just the
Kaylee
2 that are in there.
18 digs now. Much more than any other team player on both teams.
Walters and Eshelman in there trying to pass. That's another shank. Left side, Morado. Popped up by Meyer.
Wow, that's a huge block she's hitting against there. 6'5".
Sawyer was there.
And Iceman.
Cassie Sawyer.
2 times in a row here.
Yeah. Does she make a difference? You betcha. 18-15 Lions. Beautiful dig by Tortorello. Joust coming. And Blado won it. Amy Blado.
She probably wouldn't have won that if Salyer was still in the front row, but she'd just gone back to serve.
18-16, game 4.
Nice dig.
Aubrey Morado got it up. Tip low. Oh, Morado. And Zukowski was there for a moment. Great hustle by Aubrey Morado.
Morado all over the court, diving to her right first and then to her left, showing great quickness there.
Iceman will serve it. 19-16. Zukowski blocked. Touch up, no. So Lisa Zukowski with the hitting error. Timeout could be coming, and here it is. Wisconsin, timeout, 20-16 State.
Donovan McNabb and his mom are coming to your home.
Hey, what's going on, Ben? Come on in. Where's the kitchen?
And they're bringing dinner. Campbell's Chunky Chicken Corn Chowder. Now heartier with even more chicken. Sure beats another frozen dinner.
One game before you go. I'm McNabb.
No, I'm McNabb.
Come on, Donovan. I'm always McNabb.
I am McNabb.
Boys, play nice. I'm McNabb. It's my house. I'm McNabb.
I'm McNabb.
I'm McNabb.
Have chunky soup for dinner. Make it Campbell's instead.
I'm loving it, Monopoly, back on my fries. I'm loving it. I switch it up before your eyes. I got the goodies, kid, because I supersize. Now you know that I live with flash. I'm loving it. These things are little, but they just like cash. I'm talking cameras, cell phones, MP3s. Ladies, you wanna hang with me? I got some Best Buy bucks. Let's go. Play Monopoly, best chance game at McDonald's.
I'm loving it.
Back at Wisconsin Fieldhouse, Penn State trailing Wisconsin 2-1. It seems Penn State has turned things around. In your estimation, what's done it for the Lions?
I think Salyer coming in gave her teammates a great deal of confidence at the net. They're racking up the blocks now. We saw her and Iceman with a couple in the last rally a few plays ago. And it's not that her hitting is doing much, but her blocking has picked up that whole team.
And Penn State has been able to neutralize Lisa Zukowski on the left side. Remember, Zukowski was hitting brilliantly through the first.
And we'll try to watch during the play. You can see the middle blockers for Penn State leaving early, coming toward the left side to try to shut down Morado and Zukowski.
That's good coaching by Russ Rose there, and that's an adjustment that he has made as Zukowski gets the kill.
And then you could see the counter adjustment that Wisconsin made. If they shade out way out to Zukowski, she's going to run into the middle and try to avoid that shading.
Zukowski. 21-17. Zukowski's hitting percentage going way down after 409 in game one. Getting a little bit tired, huffing and puffing a little bit. She's been doing a lot of work. You have to think, if you're Pete Wade, would you switch her after this game, maybe to libero and stick in another left side?
He certainly has that option. He can bring in a fresh arm, that's for sure.
Penn State rolling. Peterson, dug by Widener. Gauss coming and stuffing it down to Smith. Zukowski splitting her time at 2 positions this year. She's very good at both. But Zukowski getting Penn out of shape. She is saying, well,
Tortorello netted on that play. Wisconsin got really lucky.
Good call. You ever do any refereeing?
From the court.
There you go.
We all do, don't we?
That's right.
Got to give them all the help they can take.
22-18.
Nice.
Beautiful up by Marion Widener. Tortorello sets left, Peterson. Okay, it's 2 different teams now. Penn State rocking with their offense.
Widener and I were trading notes earlier about a shoulder surgery. She is coming back from one this season and was very happy to actually come back earlier than expected.
Salyer up high. I don't know if she got off the floor, but she was 6'5" extended. So Cassie Salyer, number 14, taking charge. Look at her hands, her reach. And now Odenthal will come back in for Maria Carlini. Looks like we're going to game 5. Penn State in command here in game 4. Zukowski. You got to make a switch. I don't know if you can do it here. Pete Wade talking with Rod Wild on the sideline, maybe about that. Christy Johnson, what do we do here? 25-18. Sorry, Coach.
No, I was going to say
if I
another
stop
block for
talking,
Salyer.
you can get something in. I'm sorry.
I will follow your lead, Big Si.
Morado back in. 25-19, game to 30. Zukowski serving. That was way too low. First really bad set by Tortorello. Sometimes a rally can start with a small play like that.
What might have happened is Salyer, if she hasn't been playing a lot, that Tortorello isn't used to setting that high for a 6'5" player.
Left side, Peterson shoved it through. Peterson. Zukowski has the dig. Double contact on the set.
I think I'd like to see Shaw get out of the way and get ready to hit the ball rather than set that ball. Got to let, especially on a great dig like that, got to let the setter take the second contact.
Good point, but the setter's got to get in there. And
she was trying. She was right behind her.
Timeout, Wisconsin calls timeout. Badgers in trouble here in game 4. They trail by 6.
I break for yard sales.
I break for animals.
I break for
chocolate. My grandkids.
Boys.
I break for little old ladies.
Bingo.
UFOs.
I break for free oil changes.
Visit your Midas mechanic now and get a free oil change with any Midas brake job, including installation of our lifetime guaranteed brakes. That's a free oil change. And brake pads or shoes guaranteed for as long as you own your car.
I break for no apparent reason.
This is not a playground. This is my business. 2-a-days, the weight room, I need my men to gear up for 4 quarters. Friday night lights, turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. What time is that? What time is that? Get the adult to the house. Get the adult to the house. What time is that?
We're back 2-1. Wisconsin leading Penn State. Don't forget, Sunday night football, the Bills and the Chiefs. Is Priest Holmes the best runner in football? Check it out. 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Get that on ESPN HD. Do you have that, ESPN HD?
Don't you have to get an HD TV to use that?
You got to spend
about 10 grand.
Got to spend some money, Karch.
We'll have to do a few more of these ESPN broadcasts.
There you go. You're getting that big payday for being the color analyst. That's Coach Karai. I'm Chris Marlowe. Oh, that should have been called. Oh. Pete Wade is up going, that was a double contact or a lift. And they're saying, why did you call that one?
But even then, you have to play it out, and that was an easy play. I'm surprised that Shields missed that.
27-20. Penn State looks like it's getting all the breaks now. And maybe making some of those breaks. Now Widener going to come back. Murado goes out.
It's to show off her reconstructed shoulder here.
Russ Rose, 6 Big Ten championships, 5-time Coach of the Year. Oh. So Tortorella. And the first game point coming up for the Nittany Lions. Salyer was right in the middle of it. She's there again, and the hit out of bounds. So Cassie Salyer making a difference in the front line. She blocks one, she influences the next one, and game 4 is history. We're coming back. We're going all the way. 5th and final game. Penn State, Wisconsin, coming up next.
Yo, I got a high-tech Jones all up on my bones, but I can't stock it because of my flat pocket. And so I went to McDonald's and bought some supersized fries. Now I got crazy loot that only flies at Best Buy. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it. Monopoly, best chance game hooks up my living room. I'm the king of the crib, but I'm blowing a fuse. McDonald's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Sports Illustrated wants to know, who's your favorite NFL team?
Cowboys! J-E-T-S!
Show off your favorite team's colors with this exclusive offer from Sports Illustrated. Free with your paid subscription.
I can't believe it!
Start off with a long-sleeve t-shirt of your favorite NFL team. Pick a team, any team. The choice is yours.
The Bucs are my team, baby! Go Steelers! Let's go back!
Call now and you'll also get another free gift from Sports Illustrated. This Wilson Mini Football with the logo of your favorite team.
Woo!
Both are free when you order 56 issues of Sports Illustrated for only $1.59 an issue. Save more than 50% off the cover price. When you use your credit card, you'll also get this free stadium blanket from the NFL team of your choice, free.
All this stuff for free? Thank you, SI.
Wear your team colors with pride with 3 great gifts, free from Sports Illustrated. Call now.
Call 888-TRAVELOCITY or visit Travelocity.com.
This Tuesday on Playmakers. If you're gay and you play football, you should keep it to yourself.
You can't hide from who you are.
Are you a fairy? Playmakers, the hit series, continues Tuesday, 9 p.m. on ESPN. Preceded by last week's episode at 8.
We're going all the way, folks. Big Ten women's volleyball. Chris Marlowe, Karch Karai, Penn State and Wisconsin. How important is this one? Penn State wins it. They're in sole possession. Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, all 6-2. Wisconsin can go into first place. It's a biggie. 5-game matches this year. Penn State's played 3-1-2. Wisconsin's played 5-1-3. We can tell you that Lisa Zukowski is going to be the libero this game. She has switched jerseys. She's gone from left side hitter to the libero. And Widener is going to start on the left. So Zukowski, the new libero. What do you think of this move? Gutsy.
It is gutsy because you can't make a change. Once she wears that jersey and
Yep.
plays as libero, she cannot play front row the rest of the game. So he is locked into a completely different lineup. And the last hit that number 9 had,
Widener
did not look that good. Her shoulder, I don't know if she needed a little more warming up. We'll see what happens.
Game 15, win by 2. Sides at 8. Here we go. Serving is Brooke Phillips. Smith blocked it over. Here comes Widener. And Widener got lucky. Hit it right through the field goal on the other side.
He looks warm now. And of course, the libero, Zukowski on that play made a perfect pass. So far it's paying off.
Amy Boileau will serve. Game 5 goes very, very fast. Walters backwards. Nadeau out. Once more, if you're not familiar with the libero, player cannot hit or block. He's in there to pass or play defense.
Can't even serve.
Nope. And you can't set in front of the 3-meter line. 2-0 Wisconsin. Walters' serve is off. Here comes Eisman. Big play here. Widener.
Nice.
Got it.
Great turn down the line there, and she reached at full extension. Her shoulder looks healthy.
3-0 Badgers. Eisman. A much-needed kill. Off the touch. Got a hand. Sometimes the ball, you'll see it go out of bounds, but what you don't see if you're new to volleyball is the touch off the fingers.
And it can be a micro touch, but it still counts if the referee sees or hears it.
Zukowski, perfect pass. Widener sprays it long. Oh, no. Got a touch. No, wait a second. No touch detected. Linesman had a touch. Rick Welch says no. Rod Wild, the Wisconsin coach, is saying there was a touch.
Coach Wade is asking because he saw the linesman signal touch. The linesman in the lower left of your screen called a touch very briefly.
But not quite. That was a micro touch. Not effective in Game 5s in Big Ten volleyball. Got a fingernail. 3-2. Beautiful dig by Penn State. Shields back set. Odenthal.
Penn State's in a 2-hitter rotation here. Got to expect that Kara Smith, if it's a good pass, has got to get the ball. That backslide we've been showing you. The backslide that she hits so effectively.
Here comes Carlini to serve. 5th and final game. 4-2 Wisconsin. Walters, nice pass. Smith. Boy, that was a low set. She still hit it straight down.
It wasn't quite the slide that we've showed you before to the outside of the antenna, but this time the middle blocker actually thought it was going to go wider and overcompensated and left a lot of court there.
She never got off the ground. Now, Chris Brown, who idolized the great Christy Cochran, and how tough she was. Brown will serve it. Zukowski backed up. Widener. Cross court. She hit it out. Got to challenge the block if you're a left side hitter in this 5th and final game for both teams.
That's 2 out hits this game and 1 to end the last game.
4-4. Widener off the top. Walters got it up. Nice pass, Zukowski. Back set. Shaw got it through. Point, Wisconsin. Sheila Shaw. Shaw with her 10th kill, although she's only hitting .219.
That was an important rotation for Wisconsin to get out of and get Morato back in the front row.
5-4 Wisconsin. Tortorella sets left. Down the line goes Ash Peterson.
Going at the smallest blocker on the court there, Shields, who is a great setter, but is the shortest player on the court. And tough for her to block as effectively as others.
Into the middle, Shaw is blocked. Morato, she hit another one out.
Another out.
So Penn State, 3 of its points on spikes out of bounds.
3 of 6, 50%. Can't afford to give away points like that in the 5th game.
Remember, Wisconsin 10-0 this year when winning the first 2 games of a match. That streak in jeopardy. Penn State, Kara Smith will serve it.
We'll watch to see if Salyer here shades toward the outside, toward Murado. She does not.
Left side, Peterson tip. Penn State got it back. Salyer sets, Peterson. Nice up. Widener got it up. Set left fast, Peterson. 6-5 our score, Murado. Off the top, Tortorello. Left side, Peterson. Not yet. Nice up by Widener. Murado. Doug. Set left, Peterson. Brought up by Brown. Peterson. Fantastic dig! Penn State digs back. Peterson. Zukowski was there. Murado. Not yet.
Oh my gosh, what a rally.
Peterson, the rally of the year in the Big Ten. Peterson. Got it! The best rally of the year. Unbelievable.
How many great digs, how many great blocks, how many great hits did we see in one rally?
Timeout, Wisconsin. We're coming back. There's more Big Ten volleyball. 5th and final game. Don't go away.
Where's Harrington? Where's Harrington? Where's Harrington?
I don't know, Coach.
Where's Harrington?
I think he's watching film.
Hakuna Matata.
Harrington! Coach needs you. Let's go.
5 more minutes, Coach.
The Lion King, now playing in homes and locker rooms across America.
It's the Great Door Sale now at Menards. Save on the best selection of quality Mastercraft pre-hung exterior doors, including lifetime warranty insulated steel, oak and steel, fiberglass, and solid wood doors on sale now. Give wood doors, floors, and trim lasting beauty and protection with Minwax fast-drying polyurethane. Just $2.99 a quart after $2 rebate. Make wood look beautiful with Minwax from Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hurry into the fall super sale at Botesnik Power Sports in Richland Center. Due to road construction, prices have been slashed October 24th through November 1st. 2003 Yamaha TTR 125Ls priced as little as $18.99. The versatile Yamaha Bruin 354x4 has a new low price of $49.99. Ride the baddest motocross ATV ever, the YFC 450, now at Botesnik. And be sure to check out the all-new Rhino. Before winter hits, take advantage of Yamaha's Winch and Plow program. Get your best prices with expert service at Botesnik Power Sports Richland Center.
The best rally of the year. We're going to speed it up because it's a 2-minute rally. We're going to condense it for you. Check this out. Boom, ba, two, shot. Boom, dig.
I was going to try and count how many times the ball crossed the net,
Look at that.
but I'm way behind.
Go, Karch, go. Look at those digs.
And it just kept going.
Oh, that's a beauty.
I got to get a copy of that one.
Penn State putting it away. Ashley Peterson, she hit like 12 balls on that one rally.
And that could be the dagger through the heart. Winning a big rally like that is often the point that can ensure a victory for your team.
Let's see what happens here. Tortorello long. Wow, what an up by Widener. 3-ball Penn State. Salyer. Set left. Peterson. Oh, and Peterson's hot. And Tortorello knows it. 8-5. The attendance for this one, the Badgers averaging about 4,600 in Big Ten conference play. And that's what they get tonight. Not the biggest crowd this year, but still a solid crowd. And their Badgers in trouble now. 8-5, the teams have switched sides. Penn State won that long rally at 6-5 and 2 unanswered points since then. Can Wisconsin fight back? Murado. Tortorello was there.
You don't see it on the stats. I think they've missed a few personally, but Salyer has made such a difference in this game. For instance, in that long rally, she had a ton of soft blocks that kept the ball in play, and there she and Tortorella finished it off with a terminating block.
9-5 Penn State. And Murado hits out. So her fourth hitting error, and Penn State is turning it on now. 10-5. And it all goes back to the rally at 6-5 Karch-Kiraly. A back-breaking rally that Penn State won. Wisconsin could not put it away. And Russ Rose's team in a commanding situation.
Yep, and you said how Peterson hit so many balls, probably 12, half of hers in that rally alone, but she came back strong and put another ball away, and Penn State looks to be getting stronger as the match goes on. Wisconsin, on the other hand, has made 4 hitting errors this game alone out of 10 points.
Penn State looking for its 19th win this year. Russ Rose, his NCAA title team, Terry Zamitis, Lauren Cacciamani, Bonnie Bremner, Christy Cochran, remember that group? He doesn't have the superstar this year, but certainly one of the great coaches in history. Don't forget, MLS soccer is coming up later today. Columbus Crew and the Chicago Fire. Will it be any better than this? No, but it'll be super. So tune in at 4 Eastern. Chris Marlowe, Karch-Kiraly, 5th and final game. Penn State on top in a game to 15 at 10-5. Kara Smith serving. Wisconsin in trouble now. That could have been called a double. Brown shoots it up. Tortorella. Sawyer is blocked.
She hasn't gotten that many attempts. Maybe her elbow's a little cold after not getting set for a while. I expected that one to come back out to Peterson. Surprised me.
The best server Wisconsin has, Shaw. Tortorella set left. Peterson. Oh, Ashley Peterson. You wonder why she doesn't hit 300 on the outside. She's been up and down a little bit, but when she's on, she's really good.
And I think it's a mistake for Wisconsin to give her so much angle to hit at. Make her turn that ball back down the line.
Pinball defense. Shoved over by Brown. Shields sets left. Murado got it, finally. Aubrey Murado put in the left outside hitter spot for Lisa Zukowski.
And Wisconsin has to feel better getting back into rotations where they have 3 hitters in the front row.
11-7. And Peterson hit it out. 11-8. That's the kind of play that's kept her from being a superstar. That one player up and she whacked it out.
That's the kind of set that Smith loves to hit, but I'm not sure Peterson's so used to it.
Left side, Eisman on the left. Dug up by Meyer. Murado, yes. Here come the Badgers. 11-9.
That's 2 in a row. She's hit so hard, she just blasted it through the block, broke their hands apart to get it down.
Russ Rose calls timeout. The Lions will target over. So Pete Waite's Badger squad down 10-5. But the Badgers come back. They get the big kill right here. 11-9, game 5.
When I am home, I'm home, you know, for weeks at a time, and which is good, and I think something that most people don't get to do. But last year I was away about a month, and that was kind of hard. My daughter calls me a lot. She'll call me 3-4 times in a row sometimes.
Unlimited calling gives you the freedom to stay connected, whatever the reason. The neighborhood, built by MCI. Call as often as you want for one low monthly price.
I'm loving it, Monopoly, back on my fries. I'm loving it. I switch it up before your eyes. I got the goodies, kid, because I supersize. Now you know that I live with flash. I'm loving it. These things are little, but they just like cash. I'm talking cameras, cell phones, MP3s. Ladies, you wanna hang with me? I got some Best Buy bucks. Let's go. Play Monopoly, best chance game at McDonald's.
I'm loving it. The stock market has changed, and this time we're going to change with it.
Well, I'm doing more homework now, and I need information I can trust.
At Charles Schwab, we've always been focused on finding a better way to serve the needs of the individual investor. And that's why we developed Schwab Equity Ratings.
I don't want to
overlook a good investment opportunity.
Every stock is evaluated on the same set of rigorous criteria. In fact, we rate over 3,000 U.S. stocks, more than any other major brokerage firm. And right now, we'll send you a free sample of Schwab equity ratings for 3 stocks of your choice. Just call 1-800-228-4440.
I want a better way to find quality stocks.
Schwab equity ratings are fact-based evaluations of a stock's potential performance.
I want to spend less time interpreting information. I want to cut to the chase.
It's a clear, straightforward A through F rating system designed to help you make decisions.
I don't want to make the same mistakes I made in the past.
To get your 3 free Schwab equity ratings, call 1-800-228-4440 now and discover a better way to get a clear perspective on your investment decisions.
Game 5 at the Wisconsin Fieldhouse, 11-9 Penn State. Chris Marlowe and Karch Garai. What's the key in a game to 4 or 5 points, Karch?
I think Wisconsin would be in much better shape without those 4 hitting errors. They're digging themselves out of a deep hole. Made progress so far, but got to keep the ball in the rest of this game.
Keep the ball in, says Karch Garai. Don't make mistakes. Good advice from the world's greatest player ever. All right, here we go. 5th and final game. Can Wisconsin come all the way back? Serving is Morgan Shields. Nice pass. Back set. Here comes Eisman. Eisman hasn't been effective lately. Shields will set Odenthal. She's blocked. Shields. Left side, Murata. Oh, Kalina Walters. One of the great digs in this match. Odenthal. Yes.
Another great rally here. And Odenthal aiming deep, taking what the block gave her. Smart hit.
11-10 now, Penn State. Penn State needs a kill so bad. Peterson. Yes, Ash Peterson. One of the big career kills of her junior season. Now she'll come out. And coming in is Jessica Hayden. Hayden hasn't played the entire match. She's a serving specialist. The one-time setter, senior. She'll serve it. 12-10. So Russ Rose rolling it up here. Boy, that's a good serve.
That was a good serve.
And something fell out. We lost a towel. So there's Hayden. 12-10.
Another rocket.
Shields. Block. Set right. Nadeau got dug. Wisconsin needs a kill. Walters got it up. And the put away. Marado. You got to be ready when it comes to the net. 12-11. Eisman. Wisconsin can tie it here. Not yet. Left side, Nadeau.
Was out.
Sawyer. Odenthal, yes!
Odenthal again taking what the block gives her by hitting down the line. If the block is going to give her line, I think the middle back digger has to go over there. They have to have 2 diggers to cover that open space on the court.
12-12. Penn State is out of timeouts. Our coverage of Big Ten women's volleyball doesn't get any better than this. Wisconsin down 10-5. Karch, you used to say about rally scoring, the bad thing about it is you can never catch up. But you can.
Not never. I'm talking about those comebacks where it's 13-5, 13-8. That's made much more difficult than rally scoring. But yes, it is possible. And in some ways, this scoring system is more exciting. People like the fact that every single play is bringing you closer to the conclusion of a game or of a match.
Marado and Zukowski have 17 kills. Peterson leads the way for Penn State with 24. The crowd is up. 12-12, 5th and final game to 15. Now Marado will serve it.
After a timeout, got to keep that ball in after clawing their way back to tied.
Can't miss your serve. Marado's got to get it in. Perfect pass into the middle. Salyer blocked. Iceman, she needs it. Oh, she's through.
Lado going crazy there. One of her first blocks and one of the most important of the match.
13-12, Wisconsin. Penn State's dead in the water. Finally a kill from Iceman.
Doing the same thing Odenthal has done. Block gives her line, crank it down the line.
13-0. And the freshman from Manhattan Beach comes in to serve. Brooke Phillips. Win by 2. Phillips replacing Salyer. 13-13. Good pass. Shields. Odenthal.
She's hit 3 balls down the line now. I think Penn State has to make an adjustment before giving her that third one and take the line away, make her go to the angle.
8 out of the last 10 for the Badgers. First match point. Serving. Amy Blado. Oh, I think that was out. Iceman. Oh, and Penn State gets it to drop point. 14-14. Who said Rowley scoring was no good? Got to win by 2 now. Iceman will serve it. Perfect pass. Here comes Odenthal. Popped up. Shields, back set. Odenthal again. And Odenthal puts it away. So Jill Odenthal, the junior, has been carrying the Badgers.
Yes, she has, but now she's going to the back row. We'll see what the Badgers, I think they'd really like to win this last point and not have to worry about winning in one of their 2-hitter rotations.
Second match point now for Wisconsin.
And Penn State only has 2 hitters up at the net. If they get a good pass, depend on the set going to Kara Smith.
Watch for number 8.
That automatic backslide that she likes to run.
Carlini will serve for the win. Kara Smith. Wisconsin's got a swing for the win. Not yet. It's over. Wisconsin wins it. Wisconsin down 10-5. The Badgers come back to win 16-14.
Unbelievable comeback. Wow.
Pete Wade.
And Wisconsin never hit a ball, never made a hitting error after that 4th one. They settled down after that and played great volleyball.
Jill Odenthal was the key performer down the stretch for the Badgers. Wisconsin improves its record to 15-5. The Badgers are in first place in the Big Ten at 7-2. And Odenthal was spectacular. Slow start. Pete Wade took her out, brought her back in. She ends up hitting .343, 5 clutch kills down the stretch.
And that turned out to be a huge move, putting Zukowski in at libero. Very bold move because he knew he couldn't put her back in any other position.
Penn State Iceman with 19 kills. Peterson with 24. Smith finishes with 17. They had 12 blocks. Odenthal, of course, with 16 kills. Zukowski at 17. What a performance for the Wisconsin Badgers.
Tennessee's Kristen Andre, Florida's Jane Collymore, 2 of the top hitters in the SEC, leading the 2 top teams in the conference into today's SEC Tournament Finals.